Imagine a place of worship that has seen centuries of history unfold, its very existence becoming a point of contention and debate. Welcome to the story of the Ayodhya Ram Mandir. Nestled in the heart of India in the city of Ayodhya, this temple is more than just a religious edifice. It's a symbol of faith, a testament to resolve, and a monument that encapsulates a complex and compelling narrative. Over the centuries, the Ayodhya Ram Mandir has been a silent spectator to a series of historical events, legal battles, and religious movements that have shaped not just the temple's fate, but also the socio-political fabric of India. From the construction of the Babri Masjid in the 16th century to the Supreme Court's final verdict in 2019, the temple's journey is as captivating as it is intricate. So, without further ado, let's delve into the fascinating timeline of Ayodhya Ram Mandir. Our journey begins in the year 1528. This was the time when the Mughal Empire was spreading its roots in India. A commander of the Mughal Emperor Babur, Mir Baqi, built the Babri Masjid in Ayodhya. This structure, named after the emperor himself, stood tall, marking a significant chapter in the history of the region. Fast forward to the year 1885. The Babri Masjid had stood the test of time, but a new chapter was about to be written. Mahant Raghubir Das, a Hindu priest, made a plea in the Faizabad district court. He sought permission to build a canopy outside the Babri Masjid structure. His plea, however, was rejected by the court. This marked the first recorded legal conflict regarding the site, and it certainly wouldn't be the last. Thus, the stage was set for a centuries-long dispute that would shape the history of Ayodhya. As we move into the mid-20th century, the situation at the disputed site continues to evolve. The year 1949 marked a significant shift when idols of Ram Lalla appeared under a central dome outside the contentious structure. This event sparked a wave of legal actions that would span the next few decades. Gopal Simla Visharad, a devout Hindu, was the first to file a lawsuit in 1950. He sought rights to worship the idols of Ram Lalla at the disputed site. His plea was reflective of the growing sentiment among the Hindu community, who saw the site as the birthplace of Lord Ram, a revered deity in Hindu mythology. The following decade saw more parties staking their claim. In 1959, the Nirmohi Akhara, a religious sect, filed a suit seeking possession of the site. This was followed by the Uttar Pradesh Sunni Central Waqf Board, filing a similar suit in 1961. The board represented the Muslim community, who maintained that the site was the location of the Babri Masjid, a mosque built in the 16th century. Despite the multiple claims and constant tug-of-war, the disputed site remained largely inaccessible to the public. That changed in 1986 when a local court ordered the government to open the site for Hindu worshippers. This decision was taken when Rajiv Gandhi was the Prime Minister of India. The ruling was a significant milestone, marking the first time in centuries that the site was officially made accessible for Hindu religious practices. However, this development didn't bring the dispute to a close. Instead, it further intensified the disagreement between the Hindu and Muslim communities, both of whom held deep-seated beliefs about the sanctity and historical significance of the site. The dispute was far from over, however, as the closing years of the 20th century would prove. The year 1989 marked a significant turning point in the Ayodhya dispute. The Allahabad High Court ordered the maintenance of status quo in respect of the disputed structure. This meant that the existing state of affairs, where both Hindu and Muslim devotees had access to the site, was to remain unchanged. But the calm was short-lived. The following year, in 1990, BJP leader L.K. Advani launched the Rath Yatra from Somnath in Gujarat, an event that heightened tensions and drew the national spotlight onto Ayodhya. The situation reached a boiling point in 1992. Karsavaks, or Hindu volunteers, demolished the Babri Masjid. This act sparked nationwide riots, leading to the tragic loss of many lives. The demolition of the Babri Masjid was a pivotal moment, marking a significant escalation in the dispute. In response to these events, the government passed the Acquisition of Certain Area at Ayodhya Act in 1993. This act was aimed at acquiring land in the disputed area, a move that was challenged in the Allahabad High Court. Various writ petitions were filed, including one by Ismail Faruqi, challenging various aspects of the act. In a significant ruling in 1994, the Supreme Court in the historic Ismail Faruqi case stated that a mosque was not integral to Islam. This was a landmark judgment as it paved the way for future judicial decisions concerning the dispute. With the demolition of the Babri Masjid, the dispute took a dramatic turn, setting the stage for a new chapter in the Ayodhya story. The dawn of the new millennium brought with it renewed efforts to resolve the Ayodhya dispute. The year 2002 marked the beginning of hearings to determine the rightful owner of the disputed site. The situation remained tense as various stakeholders laid their claims. 3 years later, in 2003, the Supreme Court issued an interim order, stating it should remain in effect until the civil suits in the Allahabad High Court were settled. This was done in an attempt to maintain communal harmony during this period of uncertainty. Fast forward to 2010, the Allahabad High Court, in a 2-to-1 majority, decided on a 3-way division of the disputed area. The land was to be divided between the Sunni Waqf Board, the Nirmohi Akhara, and Ram Lalla. However, this decision was not met with universal acceptance. In 2011, the Supreme Court stayed the High Court's verdict on the Ayodhya land dispute, prolonging the resolution of the case. The year 2019 proved to be crucial. On the 4th of January, the Supreme Court announced that an appropriate bench constituted by it would pass an order to fix the date of hearing in the title case. The anticipation was palpable. Finally, on the 9th of November, a landmark decision was made. The Supreme Court ruled in favor of the Hindu side. This paved the way for the construction of a Ram temple by a trust at the disputed site. In addition, the center was directed to allot an alternative 5-acre plot to the Sunni Waqf Board for building a new mosque at a prominent place in Ayodhya. And so, after centuries of contention, the Ayodhya dispute was finally put to rest. The Ayodhya Ram Mandir, a place of worship and a symbol of a centuries-long dispute, now stands as a testament to India's complex history. This sacred site has been the epicenter of a struggle spanning over 4 centuries, from the construction of the Babri Masjid in 1528, through a series of legal battles and communal tensions to the final resolution in 2019. Today, it is more than just a temple. It is a symbol of faith for millions of Hindus worldwide. However, the significance of the Ayodhya Ram Mandir extends beyond religious devotion. It is a testament to the power of peaceful resolution, the importance of coexistence, and the rich tapestry of India's diverse historical and cultural heritage. As we stand at the crossroads of history and the future, the Ayodhya Ram Mandir serves as a potent reminder of our shared past. As we look to the future, the Ayodhya Ram Mandir remains a powerful reminder of the past, a symbol of faith and a beacon of hope for peace and unity.